Hi doctors, here's a quick overview of what you get with the Waitlist Workshop programs. So first off, you get a professional presentation, whether it's our Unraveling Neurodevelopmental Disorders presentation, gut-brain presentation, or any one of our other presentations. You get a very professional, well put together, beautifully designed presentation that is logical from start to finish, so that by the end of the presentation, the people in the audience are ready to schedule appointments with you. You get a video of the presentation itself being given live, and also a slides review video which goes over the slides and how to present them. You get 19 email autoresponder content, and our team puts it together for you and into your email system so that you don't have to worry about putting that all together. There's 19 emails that will go to people who have registered for your workshops, whether they show up for the workshop or not, because not all people will actually make it to the workshop. And so whether they even schedule an appointment or not at the workshop, they will continue to get these emails which get drip fed to them and keeps you in front of them, and eventually has calls to action for them to schedule appointments. You get a personalized ebook on the topic, which allows you to gets put into your email autoresponder content, and also can be put on your website. You can put that on your website as a lead capture. You get a phone back poster for community events, so to also help build your list and put people into that email autoresponder system. And you get closed Facebook group support, where you're in a group with your colleagues and our team of professionals who can give you support throughout the program here. And most importantly, we manage the first two workshops for you. With your ad budget, you pay for the ads themselves, a budget of typically $400 to $500, and we manage those workshops for you to guarantee that we will get people in the seats for you, so that you're making your investment back with your first or second workshop. And of course, exclusivity for your zip code, so that only you can have access to the program in your zip code, and that's licensed for the 12-month period. All of that is guaranteed. It comes with a 100% money-back guarantee, and what that means is that if we don't make you back the number of if we don't bring you the number of new patients that it would take to make back your investment in the program, you get 100% of your money back. So whatever you don't make back from the program, we will refund to you. And so this program really comes with a zero risk offer here. Just a little bit more social proof. This is what we were able to do for one doctor. This doctor, Dr. Dakota Zekafus, his first program, his first workshop that he did, he had 66 registrations, 45 families, 32 people showed up, 10 others were unable to come because of a babysitter. He had 15 new patients sign up for care and expecting more. And of those 32, 12 of them were other healthcare professionals. Imagine speaking to healthcare professionals, them actually coming to you and you being able to tell them what chiropractic is and share that with them. Another doc, 125 people registered for his event, 15 certificates sold, 36 new patients. So the people are absolutely out there, and that you can bring them to you. Now here's one of the slides from one of our programs here. You can see these slides are professionally made and look very attractive, but also this slide represents so many of the people out there suffering. There's 1 in 8 or 9 million children have an anxiety disorder. When it comes to autism, 1 in 36 now, according to the CDC, are affected by autism. 6.4 million children have ADHD. OCD is now affecting 2 to 3% of kids. Depression is affecting 1 in 33 children and 1 in 8 adolescents. And when it comes to mental health issues, 43.8 million, or 1 in 5 American adults, have a mental illness, and that's costing us $300 billion. When it comes to chronic illness, we know that 107 million Americans have at least one of 6 chronic health conditions. 43%, or 32 million children, have at least one of 20 chronic health conditions, and when you add neurodevelopmental disorders and obesity, that goes up to 54%. And so we have a situation where over half of the United States, and not only the United States, but other countries as well, westernized nations also are facing these same issues, are sick. They're not well. And so B.J. Palmer, in The Glory of Going On, his last written words said, out there in those great open spaces, there are multitudes seeking what you possess. We often think, where are our next new patients going to come from? Doctor, they are everywhere waiting for you to show up and have a message strong enough that will attract them into your office, and that's what we've created here. You can see what we have here with Dr. Sean Carey's event. He had over 200 people register for his event, and 150 people showed up in a town of 32,000 people. And with that, we scheduled something like 40, I think it was 43 exams from that one event. And so you may be thinking, well, this may not work in my town. This was a small town, and there's obviously a huge need out there for people to help get themselves and their children well. This is Fatima. She came into my office as a result of one of our workshops, and Fatima went from a diagnosis of nonverbal autism to being able to speak in a matter of about a month. She went from having 2 to 3 words at a time to speaking in 4 to 5, 6 word sentences that actually made sense and were meaningful. This is Whitney. Whitney came to, actually Whitney's mom came to one of our workshops. And as you can see from Whitney's testimonial here, she says she was ready to die. This young woman had been struggling with anxiety and depression since she was in her early childhood, and it was chiropractic that saved her life. And so these are the people that are just waiting for you to show up. And so this video is really to show you how easy it really is. It really is as easy as 1, 2, 3. We've put everything together for you so that you don't have to recreate the wheel. We have this automated, easily reproducible community education workshops and the marketing systems that go with it. We handle the social media marketing and the event management for you for your first 2 workshops, and then we show you how to do it. We give you the tools. We give you videos to show you how to do it yourself, or as many of our clients do, they actually want us to continue to handle the social media marketing aspect and have that be hands-off, and that's an option. However, we want to give you the tools so that you have that ability to do so if you want. And so we package it all together. We put it all together. And this took years of refinement to get it to this place. And so now we have it for you. And we will handle the Eventbrite. Our team creates the Eventbrite for you. We handle the Facebook ads that are going to drive people to register for your events. And this is some of the results. This was one of my workshops that we did. We had this many registrations. There's this many people in attendance. And you can see how many new patients scheduled as a result. And the ad spend on that was $325. Now, that was a really great ad that did extremely well. We recommend a budget of $500, and with that, you're going to see fantastic results. Here's some of the results for some of our clients recently. 80 out of 80 registrations, you can see there. We had 95 out of 95 for another, 70 out of 70. This is why we call it waitlist workshops, because we commonly create waitlists for many of the workshops. This was a doctor with his first 2 workshops. First workshop, 12 showed up, and he signed up 8 families, which represented 18 kids. The second one, there was 24 people who showed up, 16 families were represented, and 13 of those signed up. You can see we're getting results for our clients here. And here we have one of the most important pieces of the program that you get is an autoresponder, a 19 email autoresponder, which is made up of 19 emails with content related to the topic of your presentation, along with chiropractic content and information put into that, and calls to action to schedule consultations. And so what this represents is after the workshop, the people who attend your workshops will receive these emails, and if they don't schedule an appointment, if they don't schedule at that time, they're still going to get emails that come to them in a drip-fed fashion so that they will eventually schedule an appointment, and these work extremely well. Now, some of the people who register for your workshops won't show up to your workshop. About 40 to 50% will actually show up, and so that means that even if they don't show up, they're still going to get these emails coming to them and keep your information in front of them. And so even if they don't show up, many times people still schedule appointments. So, and the support and tools, you're going to get the support from our team at Chiropractic Is, along with the closed Facebook group access, so that you have access to our team as well as to your colleagues who are also running the program. You get access to the various tools, the videos on how to give the presentations, and also on tips on how to help close those people who are at your presentations, and also how to do the Facebook marketing and those other aspects if you choose to do so. So you get all these tools and more wrapped up into this program, doctors. Again, the multitudes are out there. in those great open spaces. They're just waiting for you to show up. And we put together this so we can get back as a profession, get back on track on getting the sick well, and so to help you get your practice on track to where you'd love it to be. I know the pains of having a pain-based practice. These programs will absolutely shift your practice into the practice of your dreams, where you're helping people who desperately need your help, seeing miracles and getting the results and the benefits and the financial rewards of helping those people. So whether it's the Unraveling Neurodevelopmental Disorders program, the Gut-Brain Connection program, or the Mental Health Matters program, whichever program it is, whichever program speaks to you in terms of the people that you want to be focusing on, or like a lot of offices who end up getting all three or two of the programs, any program you decide to go with, you are going to get the results you're looking for. Dr. Chris Bowman was one of our first doctors in the program. You can see what it did for him, from 200 patients, or from 130 patients per week to 200 patients in a 2-month period. Dr. Sean Carey in 6 months collected an additional $50,000 as a result of this easy system put into his practice. Dr. Alex Nunn is telling you that it literally pulls families in that are searching for the answers that her service provides. And Dr. Mike Merck got the full investment back after his first workshop. Really, doctors, you get all these things and more. I can't stress enough how incredible this system works. And because of that, as I mentioned before, we give that 100% guarantee. We're guaranteeing that this is going to get results in your clinic. You have nothing to lose. So really, practice can be much easier than it's been. I'm just going to leave you with a couple slides from some of the many satisfied clients that have been in our program. So take a look, sit back, and I can't wait for you to be the next satisfied client. See you soon.